Hey, it's Austin Life Update number 5. This week I recorded one on Wednesday and it was incredibly negative, and I decided I maybe needed to edit myself just a smidge. So I decided to hold off on that one, not post it, and wait until after Jenna went home and we had a great weekend to post some more positive things. So this week, some of the negative that I just was really down about on Wednesday was it was the first day of fall on Wednesday. Everyone online was all about fall, and they even talk about fall down here on the radio. Like, oh, it's the first day of fall. It's 99 degrees outside, or whatever. It was in the 90s. I don't think it was that hot, but they talk about the fall as if there actually is such a thing here, and there isn't. So it just made me really sad for that feeling of the crisp air and the leaves changing and just cooler temperatures and having your house all opened up and the smells. Just everything is different down here than it is up there in the quote-unquote fall. So Wednesday I had a really down day. And then we had a lizard show up inside of our house. We have them all over the windows outside, but it was the first time we had one inside. And Andrew finally caught that yesterday, but it came in on Tuesday or Wednesday, and it was just, like, the cockroach problem has kind of subsided. I actually don't think I've seen one in the last 3 or 4 days. But then we had a lizard in our house, and that just, I don't want to squash a lizard, but they're really fast, you can't catch them. So he caught that. We launched small groups last Wednesday, and it just made me miss the people in our old small group just because we're good friends with them, and so it reminded me of that, and I'm missing just some people. I'm missing the comforts of home. I know that we'll acclimate. You always do when you decide you're going to, and so this week I'm really focusing on deciding I'm going to look at this as I get to live here instead of I have to live here. And I try to say that to myself every day when I'm driving around town. Like, I get to live in Austin, which is where thousands of people this is like their dream scenario, to move here and live here. And I'm trying to start looking at it as a privilege instead of the sacrifice that I'm making to live here. And hopefully my heart will follow my mind's actions, and I will start to really feel that way. This weekend was a blast. Jenna came to town. I love having visitors. I love having like a little taste of home. And so for my birthday, my birthday's next Saturday, but she came down for an early birthday, and she did a taste of home gift where she gave me an Illinois cutting board, which is so cool. I wish I had it sitting here, but I don't have it over here. And then she had her sister mail us cinnamon apple sugar donuts, whatever they're called, from Curtis Orchard in Champaign for a little taste of fall, which was just so thoughtful and so sweet. And we just had a great time together. We went boating on Saturday. We went out to eat several times. We got to go out shopping without the kids, and Andrew stayed home. We got to go to dinner, the 3 of us, and my brother stayed with the girls. And it was just really refreshing. We have a little sneaker who wants to get in on the action, so here she is. Here's Vaughn, if you don't know Vaughn. And so it was a good weekend, and I'm really looking forward to my birthday weekend next week. Andrew actually took off a little early on Friday and took us out of town because I was just really down, and he thought, my wife's really missing the fall. I'm going to take her someplace she really likes. So we went to a little town called Marble Falls and ate out on the river and split a piece of pie and did some shopping at the little boutiques, and just he knew exactly what I needed was to get out of Austin for a few hours and do something fun. So all in all, it was a good week here. Just had a couple little hiccups in the middle of the week that made me pretty nasty. So I appreciate you keeping in touch with us, all of you who have texted and emailed and Facebooked and all of that. Well, we miss you, and I will see you next week.